Hello, my name is Eri Pavlaki. I'm co-founder of Women Do Business. I'm coming from Greece, the southern part, the southern island, Crete. And how was Women Do Business was born? Actually, it was at that moment of my life that I felt really miserable with the work I was doing. I felt so unhappy. I also had all the social pressure and the stereotypes. When are you going to get married? When are you going to have children? Get a safe job. And I went to that forum. I heard a woman, she was really inspiring, and I had the idea that if I have this need to listen more women, to have the courage to start something on my own, probably there are other women outside like me. So I shared the idea with my partner, Natasha. We created Women Do Business. Our first event was on May 2019. We had 120 people in our first event. And actually, nowadays, Women Do Business is a non-profit organization or social enterprise who promotes female entrepreneurship and is against stereotypes. We support women with 4 pillars: empowerment, education, networking, and mentoring. We have supported in 1 year over 1,378 women. 8 businesses have started through Women Do Business. We have created a network of mentors all over Greece and abroad. We were awarded like 4 times in national level and 1 time in the European level for our social impact. And if you ask me today how I feel, like 2 years later, almost 2 years and a half, it's like I feel happy. I feel fulfilled, and I feel so grateful that I have the opportunity to share a vision with friends, with an amazing team, with volunteers all over Greece that support us. I have the opportunity to contribute to this community and to support women to fulfill their dreams and change their lives. Thank you so much.
Good morning, I'm Chiara Bonfanti and I'm talking to you from the Fratelli Bonfanti factory based in Torino, Italy. I'm the person in charge to collect the order and follow the production of our collection, and after to deliver them to our customer.
Hi, I'm Serena Bonfanti, I'm the sister of Chiara, and with Chiara we are the 3rd generation of the Fratelli Bonfanti company, that is a baton company that is based in Torino, Italy. Among with the project that we are currently developing,
This year we try to empower our social media presence with the help of a new social media manager who creates new contents, new pictures to increase our follower in Facebook, Instagram, YouTube and LinkedIn.
it has been quite an hard work, but we realized that that was an important target for a company like ours. So with the help of this consultant, we rebuilt our website and we started to do a more professional pictures, more professional descriptions of our product. So we tried to empower our company profile, and actually this is a successful story that we would like to share with you. It caused us a lot of efforts.
Yes.
And we are still working very hard among with other projects also on this target, but it's important for us to share it with you.
Yes, and to improve our company and our work.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.
Hola, soy Cristina Gutiérrez Lestón, fundadora y directora de este lugar, la Granja Ability Training Center, por donde pasan cada año más de 20.000 niños y niñas, jóvenes y adultos para entrenar y desarrollar sus competencias emocionales mediante actividades vivenciales con caballos de doma natural o actividades de aventura. La granja se creó, nació en el año 84 como una granja escuela, pero en el año 2002 me di cuenta de algo, y es que todo lo que hasta ese momento me había funcionado para educar, dejó de hacerlo. Los niños ya no me escuchaban como antes y ya no conseguía modular ni actitudes ni comportamientos. Y además las carencias emocionales que veían en ellos eran tan grandes que empezamos a buscar nuevas maneras de educar, a hacer cosas distintas, centrándonos en la educación emocional aplicada aplicada, que es lo que hoy hacemos aquí, en la Granja Barcelona, pero también en la Granja Madrid y en la Granja Andorra, con un proyecto de expansión internacional donde inversores de todo el mundo pueden abrir sus centros, como por ejemplo ya estamos empezando a trabajar en California o Londres. El método La Granja que utilizamos se creó a través del ensayo, prueba, acierto, error con todos los niños que pasaban por aquí y además pude demostrarlo científicamente con el GROP de la Universidad de Barcelona. Estos 38 años de trabajo aquí en la trinchera de la educación me ha convertido en referente de educación emocional aplicada, en escritora, divulgadora, conferenciante e investigadora en este campo. Esta aventura que empecé para volver a conectar con mis niños y niñas ha acabado transformando mi vida como mujer, como madre y como líder de un equipo que es simplemente maravilloso. Sin vosotros, chicos y chicas, este equipo que tengo aquí, nada sería igual. Este reto, muy disruptivo en un país como España y más liderado por una mujer, ha sido y es una superaventura, de esas con curvas y pendientes, pero que ha valido la pena. Ha valido la pena y vale la pena trabajar con la Masía del Barça, con hospitales oncológicos infantiles, con fundaciones de niños enfermos o con dificultades sociales, con familias, con personas de la tercera edad, con adultos, con equipos de empresas multinacionales, organizaciones públicas. También vale la pena y se valdrá la pena siempre trabajar con universidades, con la UNESCO o con el Ministerio de Educación de Andorra. Ha valido la pena esta aventura, sí, porque al final es la que me ha convertido en quien soy ahora. Dicen que si quieres hacer algo grande, has de hacerlo en equipo. Y eso hacemos aquí, crear un gran equipo, un super equipo de personas para que la educación emocional sea un derecho de todos y todas y que pueda llegar además a cada rincón del mundo, porque todos y todas merecemos saber como mínimo quiénes somos, por qué sentimos lo que sentimos y cómo podemos conseguir gestionar nuestras emociones para que no sean ellas las que nos gestionen a nosotros. Eso nos dará además la fuerza para brillar, para con nuestra luz iluminar el mundo. Paul, un niño que vino a la granja con 12 años, me dijo: Cristina, he visto mis alas invisibles y de eso se trata nuestro trabajo, de sacar las ataduras y volar alto, allí arriba, donde habitan nuestros sueños. Muchísimas gracias.
Hi, my name is Melek Yıldız. I am the founder and general manager of Meta Mühendislik, an environmental engineering company specialized in water and wastewater treatment. I have founded Meta in 2001. At first, I was the only employee in the company. I was only selling water filters and softeners and tried to do everything including sales, after sales services and accounting by myself. In time, I started to receive requests for wastewater treatment, greywater treatment, seawater treatment projects. Therefore, I built a team by hiring new members. We increased our product range, production capacity, and added new members to our team every year. Now we do all design calculations, tailor-made productions, on-site installations, and startups with our team. Our goal is to help our clients treat and recover their water and leave next generations a cleaner earth. When the company was just a tiny sales company, I always dreamed of doing bigger projects. We have a job that contributes to the natural cycle. I try to make this more visible by participating in social organizations in the sector. I try to raise awareness about the vital importance of water treatment. I valued my team and tried to keep them in the company. We focused on building systems that have long lifespans. Being in the sector for a long time widens the business network. We tried to earn a name as a reliable company in the sector. Now we have evolved to a company that delivers systems in 26 countries in both industrial and domestic water treatment sectors. We continue to grow as a company and we strive to achieve our goals every day. In addition to enjoying the accomplishments of our company, I find myself in the likeness of fulfilling my responsibility to the planet Earth with the contributions we make. Together with my teammates, we are doing our best to continue this adventure. Of course, I am stronger and more confident when compared to our early years of operation. I know we have a lot of work to do for a clean tomorrow. We are proud as a company to take up a small place in this fight. Thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Kate Maria Winter, and I'm the founder and partner of Lagertha. I am an entrepreneur by heart and made several very different startups, from design industry to non-for-profit organization. Thank you to WeGate team to shortlist Lagertha for the second year in a row to WeGate Nova Awards. Lagertha was founded in June 2020 in the middle of the whole COVID crisis, and me having the leadership responsibility of a pretty large EU partnership project. Company profile is digital software design, innovation, and education. Lagertha is a digital platform and ecosystem bridging startups with industries. Lagertha was developed and designed for the great need of connecting the entrepreneurial and the global industries culture tied together to make sustainability impacts. Lagertha's business model have a focus on strengthening women entrepreneur and mixed teams with specific global industries who have low level of diversity. We knew from the start that we had to develop a strong and honest brand that spoke directly to the diversity and sustainability agenda, and at the same time demonstrated a strong innovative power. That's why we chose the name, or more correctly, the legend Lagertha. Lagertha was a strong and independent Viking shield woman who fought for what she wanted and won many battles by daring to take her sword in her own hands. I never did so much research of any startup business before, and step by step, I really began to understand why the failure rate for startup is so high, and why programs supporting new entrepreneurs do not work in unison, making it very difficult for entrepreneurs to succeed. The failure rate for startups is now 85% in Europe. I was surprised by how few women entrepreneurs we have in Europe in this crucial time, where they are more needed than ever, and how much local culture influence have on supporting women entrepreneurs. Pretty fast, we identified both women entrepreneurs' 6 biggest challenges and the industry's 5 biggest challenges. Now, our challenge was to make the 2 very different culture meets and make them understand that they are a perfect match for each other. My focus captured the value chain on a very early stage. The value chain is a concept describing the full chain of activities between stakeholders or collaborators creating a service or product, all the way to the customers or users. If this process is too fragmented, there will be no impacts or value for any customers or users. This is what's happening too often for startup programs. Claiming that we at Lagertha will crack the 85% of Europe's startups failure is a lot to take on. But we know we have the element in the value chain, and we are aware of that the hard work started when we began to design the stakeholder partnership value chain. Following our achievement, but more important, where are we heading? Development and design of Lagertha's digital platform. Lagertha's advisory board based on diversity and profiles from different industries. Database of 150 global industries in the industries: technology, maritime, logistics, automotive, transport, energy, and mining. 3 specific pipelines to polytechnic universities we collaborate with in Denmark, in USA, and 1 in Spain. Lagertha was awarded to WeGate for Women Entrepreneur in Europe in the Nova category, both in 2021 and now again in 2022. Thank you. Cross-industry network for industrial stakeholders in progress. 3 times global project with Worcester Polytechnic Institute in USA. 1 small investment, but most important for Lagertha's growth is further development and expand of Lagertha's co-partner team. Lagertha's startup program aims to identify 36 startups from 2022 to 2024 and connect them with global industries in Europe. In 5 years, Lagertha will scale to 3 marketed outside Europe and be a well-known brand for building bridges to collaborate and partnership for the sustainability goals. At this moment in time, we are launching both Lagertha Startup Program and our Leadership Development Programs. Yes, this year we could finally turn ourselves outward because our house is built on solid ground and we have strong resources. It does not mean that we are complete. We will always be in innovative development and looking for new co-partners, collaborators, and partnerships that fits the strategic in the value chain. So please do not hesitate, reach out. I'm very happy that Wecan gave me at Lagertha, the opportunity to showcase Lagertha. Together, we will make the road more easy for European women entrepreneurs that will lead to more impacts. We have a saying in Lagertha, specific to women entrepreneurs. Go with what you have and who you are.
I am Francesca Vitelli and I am the president and the founder of Enterprising Girls, an Italian national network. We were born 8 years ago as evolution of a book that I wrote because I was interested in knowing how the economic crisis is going on female enterprises. And during my job research, a group of entrepreneurs I am working with asked me to develop a national network. So I studied and I developed a new online and offline model. And I worked with a digital entrepreneur, the vice president of Enterprising Girls, Daniela Chiaviello. And together we developed a private platform on our website. But what I would like to reach with Enterprising Girls, I would like to help women. So I know that women need to learn how to build relationships that are strategic for their job opportunities. And they also need to know how to work together as a team, because it's not the normal way that we work in Italy. So with Enterprising Girls, we organize meetings, team building sessions, and public speaking training, and all kind of training we need for grow in our personal and professional life. We also organize co-marketing, co-branding, painting exhibition, and communication campaigns. The Italian economic backbone is formed by micro enterprises, and we are interested in working with them because they are rich in women and because they are the reality where the real made in Italy is produced. But they can't afford strategical services on the market. And so what's the answer is just working together, like Enterprising Girls does. So I know that if I want to change things, I have to work on social and cultural changing. So for this reason, we meet students and explain how important is build together a gender equality society in which anyone can become who wants to be. Talking about the use of the language, the use of the female body in the advertisement, and the possibility to transform an idea, a dream, in a business. After 8 years, we achieved so many targets, as important European recognition as best practice, for example, from Wecan. And we're participating in many European network and in different Erasmus Plus projects. And we gave awards to women who choose, works field in where there were just a few women. So they open new paths for new generations. But the results that fill me in joy and pride is to see how many women Enterprising Girls helps every day. So for this reason, I am happy about what me and other girls are doing. Also because pandemia was dramatic for us, swept away so many companies. So if I look back, I can say, wow, how many things we did. And if I look ahead, I can say, okay, we have so many things to do, and it still is so much we can do together.
Mi chiamo Bretta Pellerei, sono la titolare di BioLeader SRL BioLeader è stata fondata nel 2004 da me e dalla dottoressa Di Giovanni, che è la mia attuale socia. Siamo partite che eravamo in 3, oggi BioLeader è fatta di 8 persone in questi anni è cresciuta sia in termini di fatturato sia in termini di numero di clienti. Ci occupiamo di sicurezza alimentare, sia in termini di consulenza, sia in termini di analisi. Abbiamo infatti un laboratorio accreditato nel quale facciamo analisi su alimenti, superfici, aria, acqua, microbiologiche e chimiche e allergeni per appunto le aziende prevalentemente del settore alimentare. Il nostro sogno di BioLeader è nato da un momento particolare della nostra vita, sia mia che della dottoressa Giovanni, quando eravamo entrambe dipendenti con una buona carriera avviata, ma molto scontente della nostra attività come dipendenti, perché questa attività non ci permetteva di esprimere al meglio la nostra professionalità e soprattutto non ci permetteva di organizzare la nostra giornata. Sicuramente oggi lavoriamo molto di più che se fossimo dipendenti, ma abbiamo una grande libertà di poter costruire il nostro lavoro, il nostro progetto, di poter pensare e sognare il nostro progetto, perché il nostro progetto è in continua evoluzione. Negli anni BioLeader ha cambiato sedi, si è ingrandita, ha implementato le attività sia in termini di consulenza sia in termini di analisi, con grossi sforzi da parte nostra, perché abbiamo dovuto acquistare nuovi impianti, nuovi macchinari che ci permettono di fare analisi sempre più efficienti e precise per i nostri clienti. Quindi crediamo di aver raggiunto un buon traguardo, che abbiamo raggiunto sicuramente con le nostre forze, le nostre capacità. Siamo entrambe 2 biologhe, quindi abbiamo dovuto sforzarci molto per diventare imprenditori, perché ci mancavano delle competenze di base che abbiamo dovuto costruirci negli anni. Siamo state brave forse soprattutto a trovare i partner giusti, per esempio per aprire, per iniziare, per fondare la nostra società abbiamo trovato un ottimo appoggio nel MIP, che è dell'allora provincia di Torino, che aiutava le start-up a capire dove dovevano andare, come fare, come muoversi in questo nuovo mondo. E via via abbiamo sempre trovato nuovi partner che ci hanno permesso di crescere. Non ultimo, adesso siamo in una fase di svolta importante per la nostra azienda, ci stiamo iniziando ad approcciare alla contabilità industriale e anche qui lo stiamo facendo grazie a degli ottimi partner che abbiamo trovato anche attraverso per esempio l'API, che ci permettono di comprendere al meglio dove dirottare i nostri sforzi e come organizzare la nostra contabilità analitica e fare un'ottima pianificazione finanziaria. Ora ci sentiamo, diciamo, a un buon punto della nostra attività. BioLeader è un'azienda solida, sana, che però deve crescere, sicuramente deve riorganizzarsi per poter essere sempre più competitiva sul mercato. Questa è la nostra grossa difficoltà, essere molto competitivi, perché la qualità ahimè costa e quindi vendere un prodotto, un servizio di qualità costa altrettanto, quindi dobbiamo cercare di ottimizzare le nostre risorse per poter al meglio essere competitivi sul mercato.
Hello, I'm Leila Kerr. I'm 31 years old. I hold a PhD in physics applied to biomedical fields, and I'm the co-founder and CEO of Wecan Medical. First, I would like to thank the Wecan community for allowing me to share my story and Wecan Medical one. Wecan Medical is a French biotechnology startup that proposes a new approach to radiotherapy. We use alpha radiation to kill cancer cells while sparing healthy surrounding tissues. Our innovation is based on the use of nanoparticles that are nano-objects as carriers for this radiation. Wecan Medical ultimate goal is to propose adaptable and personalized radiotherapy for each patient, to enhance the effectiveness of the treatment, to reduce the side effects of radiotherapy, and to improve the quality lives of patients. Wecan Medical developed 2 products, Alpha Sour for shallow tumors and Alpha Carrier for deep-seated tumors. Wecan Medical is the result of several years of academic research of the team and great encounters that would make innovation at the service of patients based on patented technology. By October, we will begin our first preclinical testing, and we are preparing our first round of funding. I'm so glad that the creation of Wecan Medical awarded the project that I led, and I'm so happy with the support that the project received, and I'm looking forward to making this innovative product in the market for patients.
Hi, I'm Carla, co-founder of The Care Robotics. The Care is a robotics and artificial intelligence company. The promoter team meet at university. Wecan, currently engineer and CTO of The Care, founded one of the most important robotics associations in the world at the UPC, and I joined him. Together, we were champions of several of the most prestigious robot competitions in the world, and during our career, we see that electronics industry follows an outdated and pollutant manufacturing model, and Europe needs an reindustrialization. The Care was born to solve these problems. We started the development at the UPC, and this January in 2022, we have been incorporated as a company. We have succeeded in creating the world's most advanced microelectronic soldering and desoldering technology to change the manufacturing paradigm of the electronics and semiconductor industry, betting on automated remanufacturing and promoting the circular economy. To implement the technology, we have developed a microelectronic soldering robot, the world's first robot where any type of PCB can be inserted, which is detected by artificial intelligence and computer vision, soldering in the most environmentally friendly, effective and accurate way. This will be the next revolution in electronics manufacturing. We are the most sustainable. Our solutions consume 96.3% less than current solutions. That's down from 58,000 to just 1,500 per year on the electricity bill. And this is just one of its differential characteristics. In addition, ICT technologies allow us to carry out quality control and data management stored with big data, being able to always monitor the state of the soldering. Any industry that has an electronic component is the target of our product: the smartphone industry, the computer industry, and above all, the electric car industry. We promote 5 sustainable development goals: clean and affordable energy, decent work and economic growth, industry, innovation and infrastructures, responsible consumption and production, and climate action. At this moment, the team is composed of 4 very young engineers, 23, 24, and 25 years old, with the support of a senior industry expert advisor. Apart from being an engineer, I have a master's degree in taxation, and I combine it with training in agile methodologies to bring more value to management and administration. Also, I'm in charge of commercial functions and mechanical and electronic design, taking advantage of my experience in the electronics industry. The process of setting up and growing a business is full of challenge, and my experience in both large companies and public administrations and the knowledge I have gained from my studies is proving me very useful in overcoming them. Moreover, I'm in continuous training. I enjoy each and every challenge because it allows me to enrich both my professional and personal life. I feel more confident than ever with this project, and I want to dedicate my life to make it grow. Moreover, the CARE project does not end here. Not only do we create technology, but we also want to raise awareness among future generations, especially girls, about the importance of developing sustainable technology. Our mission as a company is to change the history of humanity using technology and respecting the planet. Environment, circular economy, and great growth. In the CARE, we can create everything that is imaginable and physically possible. Thank you.
Hello there, I'm Sanita Alam. I am the founder of Planteca, a unique community and marketplace where you can buy, sell, or swap plants, gardening services, and workshops within a community of plant parents. Today, it's my honor to be here representing the Wecan community, to be part of this amazing cohort of women entrepreneurs, and to represent Planteca here. My own entrepreneurial journey, it started nearly 3 years ago when I wanted to take a step towards direction of what purpose and impact meant for me. And for me, it has always been environmental sustainability and the mental and emotional wellness that plants bring to our lives. I was born in the nature abandoned land of Kerala, and my mother, she is a botany teacher. In early 2020, these two inspirations came together, giving to the birth of Planteca as a peer-to-peer sharing network for plants. However, the first spring for us was in the pandemic, and at this time, a lot of local and small businesses in the gardening sector, they were suffering. Planteca pivoted at this time to support these local and small businesses and became a marketplace at the same time. In April 2021, we were officially founded as Planteca, and we also became a team of 3 at the same time. And I'm quite proud of the fact that the 2 other team members that we have with Planteca, they come from within the community itself that has been growing over these 2.5 years. They came on board believing in the vision and mission for Planteca. We are now an 18,000 plus social media community with 800 customers, individuals, corporates and startups, and nearly 62 curated vendors on our platform. At Planteca, we are on a mission to bring people together through plants for a greener and more sustainable urban living. As an entrepreneur, I have grown to be more resilient and to be an effective problem solver with whatever challenges that are thrown at you on your way. Be it the pandemic, be it resource crunch, there is always a solution. And if you do have a community to back you, that's all you need to build a company. I'm really honored once again to be here and happy to be part of this Wecan community and to contribute more to the other women entrepreneurs out there.
I am Sior Chayano, and my company has been created by myself to set up a monographic center for assisted therapy with horses. To make a long story short, the journey of my entrepreneur goals in the last years has gone like this. The original idea comes from my passion for horses, my passion for the Green Valley where I was born and raised, and my interest in helping people. It had always been in my mind to be able to develop a professional activity in this rural environment, which is increasingly impeding due to lack of professional initiatives. With these ideas in mind, I look for an activity that will allow me to relate all these interests, and I found hippotherapy, which combines horses, nature, and work to improve the quality of life of people with special needs and their families. To achieve these goals, between 2015 and 2018, I studied the degree of pediatric physiotherapy at the Gimbernat University in Torrelavega. To complete my postgraduate studies, I studied a master's degree in early health care for children at the University of the Basque Country, and also complete my studies for a specialist in assisted intervention with horses at the Complutense University of Madrid. In 2020, I started practicing horse-assisted therapy in some horse facilities near my town, but I didn't like what I saw, and I decided to set up my own business. So I did market research, and I found out there was nothing like monographic center of assisted therapy with horses in my region. I also made a business plan that showed me that this project could be profitable. The idea was truly a new approach to horse-assisted therapies in my region. On the contrary to other facilities where focus is put on recreational or sports equitations and horse-assisted therapy is close to a minor activity, in my business the focus is on the therapy itself, with all that implies to this: accessible site, therapy for patients, quiet places for family to relax after a hard day work, good care for animals willing to participate and collaborate with us humans. In January 2021, I created the company Tipitapa Therapy Limited Company, and I started working at my own stables. Since then, the number of my clients had been increasing even during the pandemic, and nowadays I offer weekly therapy service to 20-30 patients with different pathologies: cerebral palsy, autism spectrum disorder, Prader-Willi syndrome, rare diseases. Also, I started on my own Right now, the work team is made up of 3 people: a sport trainer, my brother Eneko, a psychologist, my friend Marta, and physiotherapist, myself. Of course, our 7 horses are also in our team: Obi, Mono, Mo, Melody, Melosa, Café, and Tayen. The last action I am carrying out is improving my stables, investing quite a lot of money in a new building with facilities that include special accessibility conditions for patients, animals, and collaborating personnel. And what about the future? In 5 years, I see the company totally established with at least 6 professionals and around 150-200 regular patients a month. At that moment, the project will be no longer my project, but our project, including all the professionals, patients, and family contributed with their knowledge to improve the service. In 10 years' time, we will be able not only to work for the money and to maintain the business, but also we can become a reference site in the whole region for others to learn from our experience in this type of service. My contribution to the whole process in this initial phase has been trying to convince so many people of the idea: banks for financing, patient collaborating, professionals. The company needs a minimum momentum to look up to the future, and I was the person to materialize the idea to start moving the project ahead. And to finish my presentation, of course, despite of my own efforts, none of this would have been possible without the full support of my family. Thank you very much for inviting me to present my project.
I am Linda Kosari Porini, the founder and executive director of the first women's business association, Sierra, in Kosovo. The mission of the organization is to support women's economic empowerment in Kosovo and wider, regardless of age, education, race, ethnicity, religion, in order to have a gender balance and all inclusive economic development and make women active part of their society. Sierra objectives are enhance management and marketing skills for female entrepreneurs, to increase awareness and understanding of conducting formal businesses and its regulation and policies, to practice visible thinking and encourage thinking outside of the box, also to encourage and stimulate business development through cooperation. Today, I am more than happy when I see the Sierra beneficiaries, women and girls, in different positions in private and public sector, where many of them proudly declare they built the first step towards success in Sierra. My passion for entrepreneurship and my goal to see other women entrepreneurs succeed in an equal business environment was my contribution to Sierra's growth. It was always a challenge working on empowering women in business and promoting equal rights for women entrepreneurs, especially after the war in Kosovo, where the Kosovo institutions were just starting to take shape. My persistence, on the other hand, was always consistent. I was able to overcome all of my challenges by working hard for my goals and speaking up on the injustice that women face. My vision is to contribute to initiate and implement sustainable and efficient projects and services that promote gender equality and women's economic empowerment. Thanks to donors and partners, we have achieved until now to implement close to 60 projects in local and regional level, providing business advisory services to women and girls, young girls, providing consulting, research, analysis, and mentorship. So far, from our services, more than 20,000 women across Kosovo, they has benefited from all our services which we have. provided and we continue to provide and support women and young girls.